Hello fellow preppers, 'tis I, the Rumpled One. Well, if you watched that one video, you know I got a bunch of nails. So, or a bunch of boards that had nails in them. So I was out here taking the nails out, and then I realized that there might be some young guys out there who nobody ever taught them how to take nails out of boards. So I just thought I'd do some filming. I'm almost done, but this one has a lot of nails in it. Well, first thing, there's a few tools you're going to need. A hammer. Here's a framing hammer, Pittsburgh 22 ounce. Genuine hickory handle there. But you'll need that, and then you'll need a pry bar, and sometimes you might need a long crowbar. It makes life a little bit easier. And I'll show you how this all works. So, sometimes the nail's just straight through. You just hammer. So you elevate the board using another piece of scrap. And then sometimes the nail's bent like that. Well, if you take the hammer, the claw side, you can just use it to straighten it. It goes right through nice and easy. Now some people go, oh man, everybody knows how to do that. Fact of the matter is, they don't. Not that this is anything great, but it kind of reminded me back when I was a kid growing up. Me and the whole gang of us kids, we used to build forts, tree forts and forts in the back of Eddie Boy's yard. Hey, Eddie Boy shouting out at you. And this is the kind of stuff we would do. And we didn't have, money to buy anything, so we find things and use it. So you can also use the hammer to straighten it out. And we used to save the nails to reuse it. But this is just the kind of stuff that boys used to do way before there was the internet and iPods and Xboxes and all that stuff. I mean, when we played football and baseball, we actually went outside and played football and baseball. And, you definitely have to have some nice leather gloves on here. You don't want to get a splinter or get that nail stuck in you. But anyway, it's not rocket science. It's just something you do. Now, after you get all those nails out, you flip the board over. Then if you want, you can take your long crowbar, and they come out nice and easy. And you notice, every time I take a nail out, I make sure it goes in the bucket, because I don't want my tire to find it, if you know what I mean. And see, this long crowbar makes it nice and easy. If I had a crowbar big enough, I could lift the world. Do they still teach that in school? I don't know. But I decided to go ahead and pull these nails because the sun's shining right now. And here on the Oregon coast, it gets pretty wet. So I hope this is still in the camera frame because I kind of zoomed in. So hopefully you can see what I was doing. Like I said, this ain't not rocket science, and a lot of you guys that grew up in the country or whatever probably knew this, but there might be some kids out there, there might be some older people out there that never did this before. So I just thought I'd share this little project or chore with you. So, if it helps one person, that's great. Otherwise, you guys can just laugh at me. It don't matter. Probably tell me I'm doing it wrong somehow, but so long as these nails come out there might be a better way. If there is, I'd love to learn it, but this is the way I was taught as a little kid growing up. Because see, back then, where I lived, just about everybody's father had a basement that had tools in it. Now, there's probably one other trick I could show you, just in case. So, I'm going to punch that nail through like that. Let's say you don't have one of them long pry bars. Well, you see, if the nail's up like this, can't get any leverage. So you get a piece of scrap wood, set it like that, and nice and easy. It's called leverage. Like I say, I don't know if they still teach that in school or not. Then you see you got some more here on the end. See, these boards here, this is a 2x6. I'm not sure what they are, but I know it's over $1 a linear foot. So this board here is about what? 5 feet. That'd be probably $6 board or more. And when you're building little sheds, I'll tell you something, the price adds up quick, especially if you're putting them 16 on center or 2 foot on center. The price adds up real quick. You go out and price the lumber, the building materials, build just a little 10x10 shed, even without a floor, you're going to be shocked. Because you should definitely use pressure treated as the footers. That's for dang sure. Or if you want to set some fence posts. So you see, now we got that board. Looks like we got all the nails. And one thing you could do, just to make sure, is you take your hammer and you run it across the board. See, on each side, like that. See if you missed anything. If not, you didn't miss anything, you can set it on the pile. So I got a couple more boards to do, but just so you, whoops, camera got loose there. So you get an idea how many boards I took out. See, I got, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2x6s. Here's a 4x4, and there's 3 2x4s and some scrap. And I got that big 2x4 still in the truck, and another little 4x4 post. So anyway, I'm preparing, because if I fail to prepare today, I might not be able to prepare tomorrow.